Hey everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to my video series on your why. This is the fifth and final video where hopefully I bring everything together. So let's do a quick recap. In my first video, I talked about your why, and I used LinkedIn as an example to stimulate thinking around knowing why you do something, whether it's networking, looking for a job. I introduced the idea of POP, passions, objectives, and purpose, as a roadmap to understanding your why. Second video was about passion. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't, or maybe you have a bunch of passions. So the key thing was really to do something meaningful and valuable. Passion without meaningful action that delivers value is useless. And if you don't know your passions, then meaningful action that delivers value can lead you to realize what your passions are. In my third video, I spoke about objectives. Objectives are a set of milestones and short-term, time-bound, measurable, achievable actions that are defined clearly in order for them to be a plan or a roadmap for where you're going. Action without a plan is likely to be meaningless and therefore not valuable. My last video was the fourth in the series, and I spoke about purpose. If you remember, I said that purpose is the reason why you do something, the reason why something exists. It is larger than any one single objective. It is your mission, which is broken down into smaller bite-sized objectives that become the roadmap or the plan for what you need to do. I also said that purpose refers to your sense of resolve and determination. So life throws us curved balls and puts speed bumps in our way. And therefore, being determined and resolute can really help in keeping us moving forward. So that brings me to this final video where I try and tie everything together. Again, what does POP, your passion, objectives, and purpose, have to do with your why? I wanted to keep this really simple so that I would remember it and I'll be able to deliver it in a memorable way. So here goes. Passion is about yourself. Purpose is about others. And objectives are the how and the what. So if you remember, I did a mid-season video where I explained that this video series is about who I am and not what I do. And what I do is I help businesses in travel, retail, and aviation become better. I think that knowing myself better allows me to bring the best of me into my work. Similarly, I think that with anything that you do, especially in business, you need to know yourself first. Find your nature in what you're doing, and then focus on doing things that bring meaning and value to the others around you. Think of it as heart, head, and hands. It is not a direct correlation to passion, objectives, and purpose, but what's very clear is that you have to know yourself first and foremost, and that's your heart, so that you become authentic as a person. Then you plan, organize, and be resolute about the work that you plan to do. That's your head. And finally, you then apply yourself to the benefit of the others around you. That's your hands. Whether this is for your family, friends, clients, or even to strangers around you. So I'm tempted to use myself as an example. I said that the reason why I'm making this video series is I'm on a journey to discover myself. Through a mix of research, reading, going back into my memories, I've realized that ever since I was a kid, I love two things: drama and understanding how I impacted other people. Acting or putting myself in another character, in a location, it just came so naturally to me. And afterwards, understanding what other people thought gave me a lot of pleasure. I was always the kid on the bus watching the others watch others, right? So I find that all these years later, applying NLP, behavioral psychology, applying all of these things came very, very naturally to me in all the work that I did. So now that I know this about myself, how am I going to move ahead? I need to use my natural skill set, my passions, my abilities within my environment. I have to find my nature within my environment. And sometimes the environment helps you and sometimes it doesn't. But nothing's going to happen until I act, right? I need to make it happen for myself. How? Let's take an example. Let's say I meet new people, a new contact, a new potential business partner or a client. What do? I engage, I find common ground. I share likes, dislikes. I talk about objectives. I talk about ideas and passions. And if I do this with the people that I meet, why can't I apply the same principle with the environment that I'm in? Sometimes I need to align myself with the environment, and other times I need to help the environment align myself to me. And I do this by working to my strengths, my skills, talking to the people around me, sharing my expertise or sharing my ideas, and being open to opportunities that can arise. So that's how I'm planning to do it. I had a lot of fun making these videos. I hope you enjoyed being with me on my journey of discovery. If you found this useful, please do share. Please leave a comment. Please give me your advice. I'm going to try and apply this POP approach to everything that I do from now on. And I hope you get to apply it too. Stay in touch. Look out for my next series. I don't know yet what it's going to be about. I'm going to plan it out and I'll hopefully announce it soon. So take care and have a great weekend, and thank you once again for being on this journey with me. Good luck.